autumn colors are just absolutely beautiful. Of course, when you throw in that sunshine, it just makes it even better still. And of course, we'll be peaking around those colors in the next few weeks or so around here. It's going to change in a big way, that's for sure. Of course, the color of today for most of us has been the gray color in our skies. But fortunately, at least for many of us, it has been pretty much on the dry side. Maybe no worse than a sprinkle or two, but it's been generally areas to our north and west where we have been seeing most of the lighter showers. This one wave that we see here is actually moving more north than east. So we're on Tipton, possibly heading toward Monticello, maybe Maquoketa. You may notice a few little drips coming your way within the next hour or so, but otherwise, it's been very cloudy. We talked about this yesterday about the ripples of energy coming out of the south and west being steered by those winds aloft, and that any main rains that we would be seeing from this disturbance would be well up into our north. The farther south, the coverage, the intensity was going to be very, very small, and I don't expect that to change all too much as well. So we'll keep those very small sprinkle or shower chances in our forecast as we go through the evening and overnight hours, and likely going into tomorrow morning as well, and then we start drying out after that. But main rains, those stay well to our north. I think if we're going to be seeing any better coverage of wet weather, and maybe anything measurable, it's still going to be coming from that area of low pressure that eventually is going to be tracking well off to our north and west. But there's going to be a cold front that's going to be trailing along it by the time it arrives here by Saturday morning, and there's going to be, I think, just enough lift that we could get some pretty decent rainfall out of it, okay? But all about the timing and the amount of moisture available, that's going to be a big key. Right now, cloudy skies over in downtown Davenport, 66 degrees, kind of matching that as well, just outside our station here in Moline, but all is on the dry side. Noticing plenty of 60s with those overcast skies from Stockton to Dubuque, now at 60 degrees, down to 64 degrees over in Muscatine. And then the farther east as you go, as the clouds have been a lot thinner and we saw a good amount of sunshine, numbers are in the 70s, like 76 over in Kewaunee, 73 degrees over in Princeton as well. Let's put our future track into motion. Yeah, still lots of clouds around the area, but keep in mind the chance of wet weather, very spotty, very light, is going to be on a very small side, whereas the main rains, that stays well off to our north. And because of those clouds, temperatures are only going to be dropping, looks like in the 50s. And then as we head into our Wednesday, first half of the day, we'll keep that small chance in for a sprinkle or a shower. And then after that, I think we'll be seeing some breaks in those clouds by the afternoon. And if we see those breaks, that's where temperatures will make the way in the upper 60s to our north, more low to mid 70s the farther south as you go. Then we'll be seeing some brighter skies take over, even warmer numbers. Friday still looks like the week's warmest, and then here comes that line of activity to our north and west. Check out the time, 9 p.m. So once again, Friday night football games for now looking pretty good. I think that line comes in early in the morning on Saturday, bringing in some rains, and then that should be it for the morning hours on Saturday as we dry out nicely after that, leading to a cooler but brighter day on Sunday with a high of 63 degrees. And then we'll start seeing a little swing in numbers going in to the brand new week, Shelby.